What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today going to be discussing a joke of a game, to say the least. I mean, you know what? It's good in some respect, but in one respect, it's terrible, and that's the Marcus Bontempelli respect. Wowee. So Ross Lyon, let me paint the picture. You're down 50 points in the third quarter. Why are you still tagging the Bontempelli? Like, if Ross has Bont as an antipod, then I get it. Come out and say so. But goddamn, man, like, on what planet did that make any sense? They went down 60 as well, and they were still tagging Bont. Tagged him right to the last whistle. And I hope you learnt your lesson, because it didn't work at all, dipshit. Fucking Ed Richards goes 140. I mean, there was a tweet that came out before the game, like 10 minutes before the game, saying they would switch it if they needed to. They're going to start on Bont and they'll switch it if they needed to. I mean, what point is Ed Richards a possibility of being switched to? Is it 130, 120, 140? And how many points does he need to fucking get before he gets any attention? So that's frustrating. And Ross Lyon, like, this game alone has told me he should not be coaching St Kilda. You lost by 72 points. Well done, mate. You shut Marcus Bontempelli down. Good on you. Anyway, no more negativity. Let's move on to the positives. So I ended up I don't know if you guys saw my tweet. I ended up trading Matt Roberts for Wanganeen on the Fade Butters train, which I don't really love, to be honest. I'm pretty nervous about fading Butters, but at the same time, after watching Bont get tagged like that, I think Butters, there's some attention coming for him, no doubt about it. So, yeah, let's hope and pray as a non-owner that he can get shut down a bit over the next couple of weeks and not absolutely destroy our season. And it's kind of the reason I grabbed Tom De Koning, was because I just, you know what, I can watch him and not have to worry about some tagging little maggot like Windhager or Bedford or fucking Ed Langdon, and just enjoy the viewing. I mean, as soon as you started the game or turned the game on tonight or last night, you knew Bont was going to have a hard night. It wasn't a stoppage tag. It's one thing to have a stoppage tag, but to have one of those tags that Dacos got last week where he got chased around the ground the whole time, almost impossible to shake. So yeah, very frustrating. They couldn't really park Bont deep forward alone and isolate him because they had Darcy and Norton down there and they weren't pushing up the ground at all. So, well, not from what I saw anyway. So frustrating, clearly. Anyway, yeah, so De Koning and Wanganeen in, as well as Zach Johnson for Carroll, Roberts and Ashcroft. I'm pretty convinced Carroll gets dropped. Even if he doesn't, he's terrible. Let's be real, he's just not AFL ready at the moment. I think he needs to go back to the twos. Levi is one that you could maybe hold another week, but 102 break even, he's probably not hitting that considering he hasn't turned up all year. So yeah, pretty good start, like relatively good start for my week. I don't think Bont's going to be my best 18, which is crazy to think about. Obviously Bailey Dale as well. So we'll talk about Nazar actually a bit closer. So, man, what a frustrating watch he is, but also what a joyful watch he is, because he gets so much of the ball and he only kicks just about 28 kicks to 3 handballs. There's a beautiful kick to handball ratio. If he gets his disposal efficiency right and actually stops trying to pull off these miracle kicks every time he touches the ball, he's going 150 comfortably. I mean, this could have been a 160, 170 if he didn't have 7 clangers, 67% disposal efficiency. He was taking intercept marks. He was doing everything. 9 marks, 28 kicks, 3 handballs. Even a goal as well. So, yeah, didn't love the idea of him playing half forward. Didn't see too much the second half. It was blowout. It was like, what's the point watching this shit? Bont's getting shut down. Paid $650K and everyone's going to get him for $550, so that's great. But yeah, nah, pretty keen on Wanganeen Malera. I was pretty hot on him 2 years ago. I don't know if anyone followed the channel back then. I jumped on Wanganeen Malera and Lockie Ash about 10 minutes before round 1 started, and I did no preseason research on either of them, and they both averaged like 50 or 60 for me. It was shocking. And now look at them. They're fucking stat padders. So it went 2 years too early, but unfinished business with Nazar. Another factor I did consider was the fact that both, I think, Wanganeen Malera and TDK are playing for contracts. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good sign that these guys are going to sweat the second half of the season. Ollie, I think the dog came up for some attention, but probably didn't know it was mid-video. Come here. I'll get him on the video. Come here. Who are we going to talk about next? We'll talk about Sinclair. So he started off really hot, and then faded out late, which was annoying. But still, a 109, you take that. McRae 87. Yeah, looked a little bit unfit at times, which is understandable considering he had a punctured lung. I think if you held him, just be patient with him. He will come good. They also got smacked today, so yeah, don't be too worried about McRae. I think he'll be fine, and I'm looking to bring him in. The other one I'm looking to bring is Sam Darcy. What a star he is. I mean, this could have been a monster game. There was a couple of marks where he didn't get paid. And then, yeah, got some absolute bullshit free kick for. So, yeah, I want him, and I want McRae to be my last F5, F6. Ed Richards, gun player. I mean, this guy's been killing us all season, to be honest, not owning him. I think the dog wants to move a little bit. Hello. Who else is there relevant? Libber, a little bit quiet, probably a bit stiff with those stats to only go 97. 29 touches, 7 tackles. But whatever. Bont, obviously, shocking. Bailey Dale, really good score. So happy with him. He was stat padding like crazy as well. So anyway, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Going to be looking at Huswaite tonight, potentially looping him on, as well as who's the other one? Oh, Pedler. Yeah, we're forced to field Pedler. That's not promising at all, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, that's it for the video, guys. Have a good weekend. Cherry into Gorn this week for me, and I'll see you in the next one.